looks a bit crooked, I must admit.
Welcome back to a new vlog from Copenhagen. I just took you along my week living and working in the city as a foreigner once again, so come along, see what I get up to. This is me cycling to lunch with a friend during my homework day, or like work from home day. So in my lunch break we caught up and grabbed a bite to eat, so that was very lovely. Also one of the few days that we saw the sun this week, and then this is me cycling to the office another day and grabbing my almost daily coffee out. I definitely need to stop doing that because that is a very financially unsustainable thing I just keep doing. And then during the evening, I was headed to yoga with a friend. Not my favorite hobby, to be very frank, but it was lovely to see her and like catch up. And then the next morning, or like another morning, Friday morning, off for a run. And then obviously, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Grabbed a coffee, and then I was working from home for the rest of the day. Back from my run, made it all cozy, put on candles, and just gonna be working from right here today after hopping into the shower now. I'm gonna make some hummus and thought I would just film the process. So what we want to start off with are, well, obviously chickpeas, and then also some sort of tahini, preferably the like lighter runny kind, because you don't want to be getting the stuff that's like too bitter. And then some nice olive oil, because that's obviously also majorly gonna influence the taste. And then I always use what is it called, like not onion, the other one, like garlic powder, as opposed to fresh garlic. I just think it tastes a bit nicer. And then also cumin, like ground cumin, and then salt and pepper. You can also add lemon, but I just prefer not to. And obviously some chili. Quite self-explanatory, but first off, we like drain the, or like at least some of the aquafaba. I always like keep a tiny bit of it. A lot of people drain their chickpeas, but I just find to like the aquafaba to help the creaminess of the hummus eventually. So I just do that and then, well, empty them in theory. And to the chickpeas, we basically just add all of the ingredients. So I start off with, I always put the chickpeas on the bottom if you're blending with like this sort of blender, because otherwise the tahini is just gonna stick to all the sides. I did 3 generous spoons of tahini, and then we're gonna add quite a bit of olive oil and all the spices. And once that is all in there, we just blend. And then this is what we are left with. To be honest, I left it a bit chunkier than I would usually do.
Getting those over the line would be big.
Saturday morning, feeling a bit rough from last night's New Year's reception from my old work, and then we went out with some colleagues after, like ex-colleagues, but on my way to the city center, I'm gonna go to the sex pot store one last time, and then probably grabbing a coffee, calling a friend, just having a bit of a like solo morning. Hope the city is gonna be staying quiet as per usual on the weekends, so at least like in the mornings. So yeah, that's what's happening. Not a shopping person at all, and even less an online shopper, but I had some gift cards that I, well, needed to use, so here we are.
Ook niet.
Wat ik gewoon
Sunday morning, dressed great like the weather. I was headed out for a walk with my boyfriend and also to take out these new babies. Very comfy, and I was commanding him around on how to hold the camera. Yeah, keeping it real here. That mission kind of succeeded. Later that day, I was seeing two friends to just catch up over, what happened since I last saw them before the holidays. And recording this makes me realize that I literally don't add any depth to my videos, so I'm gonna make longer ones and then rather talk about a topic than commenting on the clips.